Hi, I hope it's not lagging. Is it still lagging?
Let's try.
Okay, let's try.
Um,
Okay, so hi, Ashley. I've been wanting to talk to you forever, but I did not have live access, so I'm so happy to be here. Okay. So I guess I just wanted advice about, well, I've been dating this guy, not for long. It's probably been like a month. And we've been on like three, I'm sorry, amazing dates. And I guess, when dating, you see like certain things you may not like, but we've been very adamant about just doing a slow burn. Because my last relationship was kind of rushed. And, I want to get to know someone like really at their core. It's one thing, it may not be a big deal, but like I know when I don't like something, it burns deep, deep down inside. And that's basically like when we text sometimes, like last week, for instance, I was having a hard week. Like I'm on like a spiritual journey too. And like I just found God convicted me a lot of things. And I expressed that to him or whatever. Cause he asked me how was I doing. I was like, I'm in like a weird mood or whatever. I just been facing a lot of conviction. And then he ended up falling asleep that day. Then the next morning, he just told me, "Good morning. I hope you have a good day." But he didn't address what I said the night before. So then today, um, he asked me how I was doing. I was like, "Oh, I'm doing better." Like, and I'm happy. I'm like, I'm so happy to be doing better. Like, because I had a rough week. He's like, "Why did you have a rough week?" I was like, "Oh, like I don't know if you remember, but I told you I was facing a lot of conviction. I was in like a weird mood."
mhm.
And he also said another message after that when he said, why was it a rough week? And then I think he said, "Oh, sorry, I just woke up from a nap." So then I responded, "Oh yeah, I told you, like I've been facing a lot of conviction. I've been in a weird mood." And I'm like, "Oh, it's okay. Like, I'm happy you got some rest because you've been working a lot." And then he kind of completely ignored what I said before again. And then he's like, "Yeah, I really needed rest because like work's been crazy." And it's like, I don't think it's that big of a deal because this is my only issue. I want to address it, right? But I feel like I'm 26, by the way, everybody. He's 26, about to turn 27. But I feel like what I've noticed in today's dating is that certain men, like when you bring an issue, especially when you're trying to do like this slow burn, they might get that confused of me trying to rush them in a way. But really, I'm just saying something I don't like for me to even continue to be dating anybody. So I just don't know how I should
So
address
wait,
this.
wait, what you mentioned that to him? So you mentioned what to him? What was the you mentioned to him that he didn't listen or he didn't take in
I
that
didn't
you said
mention that. So I'm saying that worries me if I do mention it. He'll think, "Oh, she rushing," or I'm nitpicking. So I guess that's the only thing that worries me if I do say how I feel to even continue to be there, even
but
if this is just in general.
Drew, it's been 3 dates, right? Just 3 dates?
3 dates.
And how long has that been? Over a month, over 2 weeks? How long has the three how long?
Over like 3 weeks.
Girl, that's
So
too
it's
soon.
all
Drew.
too soon?
Girl, it's now Drew. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
You're real,
It's gonna
Ashley.
give cray cray a little bit. That's what
Okay.
it gives. It give cray cray. It's been
Okay.
3 weeks, and you already telling him you got problems.
But
That's
I,
too
okay.
soon. You supposed to call up your good girlfriend, girl. I feel convicted, girl. I'm going through this. You telling the man that in 3 weeks he think you cray cray, and he's 26. He too young. He don't know. He don't know.
But he's very mature. Like I've dated people my age, so in the way that we communicate, I
Mature
felt
in
like
dog years, not what.
okay,
Okay, he ain't
okay,
mature. I'm being silly. No, I'm kidding.
okay.
I'm
But
kidding.
I
I'm
guess
being
this is the
silly,
thing,
guys. I'm
Ashley.
being silly. He's not
This is the
mature.
thing, Ashley. Like he said to me before, like the course of amount of times we've been hanging out, he said well, I really like basically Like he likes getting to know me, and he feel like if there was ever a problem, I would be real and raw with him about it and say it up front. So that's why I'm just all like, do I do that? Or do I not do that?
Yeah, the problem is, babe, I can't, my shoe broke. Babe, my perfume broke. Babe, I need, are we gonna go out? I need an extra $100 for the phone bill. That should be the problem at 26. He ain't thinking, he's really thinking he needs to fix something. Babe, can you change my tire? I think it popped on my car. That's the problems he thinking. He's not thinking about a spiritual awakening. He's
Well,
young. It's
he
been
has.
30.
We've had multiple conversations about that. So like we're both in alignment on those. And that's like one of my number one things when I'm dating, where they are spiritually. So that's why I felt like I could talk to him about it. But it's the fact that I mentioned it and he kind of like, I don't feel like he's doing it on purpose, because I know if we were in person, he would say something. I don't know if it's just because it's text and he's been working. You see kind of what I'm saying?
But the thing is, I think Drew, he is intentionally ignoring it. And I know you've had the conversations, right? You saying he's okay with the conversations, but too much of the same conversations will drive anyone a little like, whoa, what's happening? We're
Okay.
having this conversation again. Just thinking about your good girlfriend. She come
Yeah.
to you about that guy and that problem 20 times. You like, girl, we already spoke about this. We
Yeah.
are not talking about this again.
Okay.
Okay?
I didn't think about that. Okay.
Think about it like that.
I
Okay? You
I get you
already
100%.
okay.
No,
Oh, now you get it. It clicks. It just
it
clicks.
did. It did for sure. It did for sure.
Yes. Like it's been 3 weeks, 3 dates, 3 dates. 3 weeks. Y'all supposed to be talking about, oh, I can't wait to see you. What are we doing next? Oh, there's this festival coming up. Like that should be the conversation. It shouldn't be so heavy.
You're
And
right.
the thing is, when you only have one guy you're talking to, when you
Mm-hmm.
just have one guy, right? And that doesn't mean you're sleeping with them when I say you should have
Yeah.
more than one. But when you're dating, you should have more than one, because now you're putting all the weight on him, all your eggs
Mm-hmm.
in one basket. Now he got to text you, he got to call you. What you doing? Where he at? You should have more than one.
No, you're absolutely right. These comments are. I'm reading the comments as you talking.
Girl,
Y'all
they
funny.
eating you up, girl. They
Y'all
eating you
funny. Y'all
down.
funny. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. I'm not taking anything personal, but y'all are funny. Okay. No, but I agree, Ashley. I agree. No, like you saying this, like I'm definitely gonna take a whole different approach now. Like
Yeah.
I'm for sure.
Have
Okay. Okay, I
fun.
see
You're
that.
26. You're
Yeah.
26. The way you were talking about conviction and this and not saying anything wrong with it, but that
Yeah.
gives a more mature woman. I would have thought that would have come from an older woman to always talk about it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with talking about it,
Yeah.
but that would feel more mature. When you're much younger, you're supposed to, the conversation should be lighter. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying. Y'all can mix it up. You can talk about God. I'm not saying she shouldn't talk about God. I'm not saying that. Hush. But I'm just saying, mix it up. Oh, wow. Look at the new ice cream shop in town. Maybe we should try that out. I
Yeah.
don't know. Switch it up is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Ashley. I
Okay, does
appreciate
that make
you.
sense?
No, that made so much sense. And I'm actually excited to like just kind of get it off my mind. Because I'm not gonna lie, you gave me so much clarity in this moment.
Oh my God,
It
girl!
was
You
like a
was having
complete
a nervous
160.
breakdown.
No, because like when something does bother me, like
Mhm.
I internalize it a lot, and I'm like, oh, I gotta say something. And I talked to my cousin, and then I was y'all don't be on your phone while driving, but I was scrolling on TikTok, then I seen Ashley. I'm like, oh my god, I have live access now, so this is my perfect opportunity to ask. So
Oh,
yeah, I'm so
and you was
happy.
about to start an argument with that boy for no
I
reason.
know.
Oh my gosh, you were
That
not
would have
about
been
to
the
start
first
an
two, and I would
argument.
have hated to be over something like that as well.
No. So you know what you need to do? You need to find, at your church, if you guys have a group, like a women's group where y'all can talk about these things, that would be good. Find a
Yeah.
group. Yeah, find a
Yeah, and
group.
we do. I've just like I've always, I guess at my church it's kind of been hard for me to like start finding my community within it, but I've been slowly like praying on it, and I did find a friend, and we
Hmm.
all they have like a women's group, and we're all going to like this gospel Christian artist. Her name is Morgan. No, what's her name? Madison Ward. So we're going to her concert in next week. So I'm excited. So yes, I'll definitely keep those type of things for the girls. For
Yes,
the
keep that
girls.
for the girls. And again, I'm
Yes.
not saying you can't talk to them about this once in a while, but keep that for the
Mm-hmm.
girls. Hey girls, this is on my spirit. This is what came up. Let's
Mm-hmm.
talk about it.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Ashley. I'm so happy right now.
Oh my gosh, I feel the woosah. I feel like
I'm
you
so
just,
happy.
woo! She excelled.
Thank you, everybody. You are hilarious. All right. Thank you so much. You guys have a good night.
Have a good night. Bye. Wow, it was like a weight was lifted just now. A weight was lifted. I think someone knocked at the door. We heard the dog barking. I think a weight was she was about to call him up. And it's 10 o'clock. It's late. And this has been on her spirit. She spoke to her cousin. She's scrolling through TikTok. She was already on the phone with the cousin. The cousin was like, girl, he didn't say nothing, girl. He didn't say nothing, girl. You know what that means, girl. Already hyping her up, feeding into the emotion. She gets off the phone because, our phones can read our mind. Now something pops up on TikTok. 5 signs he doesn't really like you. The first sign, you tell him something and he ignores you. Then you scroll again. Someone's on live and two people are talking. Girl, he didn't text me back. I was telling him about confirmation again. Uh-oh, it's 11:11. It's 3:33. Wait, that must be a sign. Now you ready to call him up. You hyped up. You're home. You're still in your house clothes. You still got your shoes on. The dog hasn't gone to pee. You haven't even walked the damn dog, child. You sitting on that couch ready. Bag still on your arm. Calling him. He don't answer. You're calling him again. He's asleep. He waking up like, hello? Oh, God. You go off. He's confused. He's confused. Oh, God. They said guilty. This is your program, child.
Let me take my glasses off. Do you see me?
Yes. Hi, beautiful. Welcome in. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes, I do.
All right. What brings you up, beauty?
I'm so confused on where to go in life right now. So I just moved from Jamaica and I'm in the US and I'm taking a real estate course. So my plan is to be like an international realtor. So I already done my real estate course in Jamaica and I'm
Oh, that's
moving here.
beautiful.
Thank you. And
Mhm.
I'm moving here and I'm like, okay, I'm here by myself and I don't even know what to do because even after I pass this exam, because period, I'm gonna pass.
Amen.
Where, where do I go from here? I'm 23 and I don't know if I should just stay in Miami, move, and there's just so
Yeah,
much
I think
things.
isn't Miami the best place for real estate? I'm assuming. Is
Yeah,
Miami one of the best places?
between Miami and New York, especially when it
Okay.
comes to rentals.
Yes. I say
So,
maybe stay in Miami a little bit. And can you I don't know how real estate works or that industry, but can you intern? How does that work? Can you go out and intern? Do you have to work under someone? How does that work?
so I had to find a brokerage and I have to work under them, and then that's when I'm able to sell houses until the 2 years period, and I can open my own brokerage, which is the plan.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so have you looked into working at a brokerage? Have you looked into that? What's going on with that?
I have looked into it. I know where I want to go specifically. The plan is that there's one brokerage that does all over like international, and I want to work with them. But
it's not necessarily like the career part, it's like the life part, like the day to day, get the apartment, where do I live, get the
Mm.
friends, and I'm like,
So
I'm
you
not
don't
really
feel
good
like
at
you're
that.
settled in, is what you're saying. Like you're not. Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
So do you have a place now? Do you have a place?
right now I'm at a hotel, which is like right
Oh.
next door to the school that I'm going to. But the thing is, like, I have to end up getting an Airbnb, which is like 20 minutes away. Now, here's the gag. The gag is this, and I think this is like a me thing. I'm so tired of being in a box, and I think I've been in a box like my whole life. And
Mhm.
now I'm like, okay, I want to go get an Airbnb. I want to get a car. I want to drive. I don't want to walk. Like,
Mhm.
I want to be a big girl now. And I don't know. It's like there's a part of me that's like, okay, but this is so
Well, hold
convenient.
on. Let me ask this. So you're living out of a hotel right now.
Literally right now, because
So
I'm here
you're
for the
living out
class.
of a hotel and you don't have a place, is what you're saying.
Exactly. Yeah,
Okay, but you have the income to get a place.
I do. I do.
Okay, so why not get something? Why not get a place?
It sounds so simple, right?
Yeah, it's time, girl. You need a place.
Yeah, I do, but it's like in my mind, it's like a tag of war. Like, oh, I should just go to New York, or I should just stay here, or like it's like something. It's like I don't know what to do. Like my mind is not settled in. This is what I should be doing, and this is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm kind of just winging it, and I don't. I don't know why.
Okay, so where does your intuition tell you? New York or Miami? What's pulling you in more?
Honestly, Miami's pulling me in more because in my mind, I think the only reason why New York is calling me is because it's trying to bring me back into that old cycle. Because I was living in New York before, not really New York, but Connecticut.
Okay.
And girl, I was in a scarcity mindset, and I'm trying to push away from that to the
Okay.
abundance mindset. So that's the problem. And it's like a part of me feels like, oh, New York is so easy. I don't really have to worry about too much. I don't have to worry about a car. Don't have to worry about like the apartments. I could just find a place. But I know if I go back there, I'm gonna go back to the old Jadessa. And I think I worked too hard to get rid of her. And I want to be the new Jadessa. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like I didn't know you lived in New York. So you already had that experience. So why not just, like you said, why not just live in Miami, get an apartment, get on a lease for like a year or two, and see how it works out? Why not do that?
Yeah. Why not? Girl,
Yeah,
thanks.
like what's going, girl? You should be looking at apartments every day. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Girl, I feel like I just needed to hear you say that. Because I was over here like
Yes.
stressing. Like, I'm so like, what's going on? What am I going to do? And yeah, that's the
Yeah,
vibe.
you need a place. Get something, cute and nice you can start with, you can handle, you can pay for. Come on. No, no, no more hotel. Your pretty hair, face, body. Come on, let's go. We can't be in a hotel. No, not
Yeah.
forever. No. Come
Yeah.
on, baby girl. No,
That's
no.
true. That's true.
Yeah. Can
That's
we?
really,
Yes,
yeah.
so you need to move in by next month.
Okay.
Immediately.
Okay.
Immediately if possible.
That's it. Okay. Yeah, I think that, and that's really the only thing when it comes to guys, I'm not thinking about that right
No, no,
now.
no, no, no.
No.
We need a roof over here. We need certain things in check before we talk about. I'm not saying you can't, right? But I just want you to have a place. Like that's
Yeah.
important.
Yeah. The money gotta be there, and I gotta make sure I'm successful. That's the only thing I'm thinking about right now.
Or is it because you can't move right now?
I mean, I can move in terms of like, okay, I can move, but my thing is, it's not about the moving, it's about like the where. Like the where, because I'm a type of girl, I'm so specific on it needs to be this place, it needs to be in this environment because I can't be around like certain things. I'm so sensitive. I don't know if you get what I mean, but like I'm overly sensitive. And if I feel like bad vibes, it will definitely mess with me. And I don't want that anymore. So I'm trying to figure out where's the best place to go. And yeah, that's where
She's
I'm at.
not in New York, she's in Miami. She's not in New York, she's in Miami. Then why not move to a better part of town if you don't want like riffraff? Why not
Yeah.
move to like, a better area so you don't have to deal with that?
That's true. That's
You
true.
know, unless I will say this. I know there's 2,500 people here, and I know there's a lot of things we can't say because there's a lot of people here. But you know, just I say make sure you're saving. So you can live where you want to live.
Yes.
That's what I want to say. And if I guess if it takes a little time, do what you need to do. But I think that should be step number one. And I want you to really get honest with yourself. Really get honest when you get off this live and write down, like, tell the truth to yourself. Like, this is what it is. This how much money I have. This what I can afford. Maybe I have to stay in Alta a little bit long. Maybe I have to do this a little more. But tell yourself the truth. We don't need to know it, but you need to know it so you can achieve your goal.
Okay.
Okay.
And thank you. I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm just getting my business out there. And that's really what I want to latch onto. I don't want to go back to a 9 to 5 because that literally messed my whole mental health up. So it's kind of like, this is what I'm going to do. But I'm confused, but I'm also like
But you
very,
also need to know this, my love. In the beginning, I'm not saying some people don't luck out, but sometimes you need a job in the beginning.
yeah,
You need the support of a job while you're building your business. And if you want something bad enough, you're still going to go to work, come home, work on real estate, and work on your business.
that's true. That is really true. Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome,
And
dear.
you're beautiful, girl. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, beauty. I wish you the best. Please keep me updated, okay?
I will.
Like, I do understand when you're in the beginning and you're building your business. This is just a little message for all my entrepreneurs. We want to build a business. We don't want to clock in. We don't want to go to work. But my advice to you would be to do both. In the very, very, very beginning of content creating, before I started making real money, I had to go to work and I had to do content creation and coaching and motivation. And that told me that I really wanted to do it bad enough. That's what that said to me. If I was able to go to work, come home, do makeup, be a celebrity makeup artist, go to a job, come on live, do content, post, do everything together, that told me I really wanted to do it. So let's not let our ego or our pride get in the way of keeping a roof over our head. And my mentality was, I want to live in luxury. So I don't care if you saw me on social media. To this day, if TikTok was to go down, this is what I want y'all to know. If TikTok is to go down, if your husband leaves you, if your family abandons you, if you want luxury and you want to keep it over your head, you will do whatever it takes. If that means going to clock in so you get to come back to a concierge and a penthouse, that's what you will do. But some of y'all have too much pride. The pride ain't the job, okay? The pride is losing a penthouse. That's where the pride is, okay? That's where it really is. So if it takes 5 jobs, then you have to do what you have to do. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. To get here, once you get here, you don't want to lose it. There's no going back. Once you get a taste of the good life, there's no going back, okay? Once you get a real Chanelica, there's no going back. You hear? There's no going back. Like, what do you mean? We're not going back. No. Ceiling, the floor, window, there's no going back. No. No, thank you. The air's better up here. The air's better up here. So you better get to work, young lady. You better get to work. Get to work. All my ladies, I don't care what you get to work. And y'all don't want to work. Everybody want to be an entrepreneur. Buy my product. I only got 1 like. Keep going. You got to keep going. You need to post 5 to 6 times a day. The girls that I follow on Instagram, there's a group of girls I follow. They're young. They're in their 20s, multi-millionaires. They're multi-millionaires, making $100,000 in a day, in a month. And they post 20 times a day. 20 times a day. Even with the money that they're making, they're posting 20 times a day. And here you are. Only barely $1,000 to your name, 500. Okay? And you can't even, you don't want to post one post. You in your head, you're overthinking, you have anxiety. You don't want to be successful. You don't want money. You don't like the good life. You don't, oh no, you don't want it bad enough. You worried about what people thinking. That's the problem. We tired. Tired of what? Being depressed, being anxious. Tired of what? You haven't worked to be tired. That's what I want to know. Tired? Your ancestors were tired. You have the luxury of the internet and you're tired. You could make money from your bed and your bonnet and you're tired. Your ancestors were tired. You shouldn't be tired. When all you got to do is go on your phone and click a button. Oh, upload, done, money made. And if you don't want to work for this, let's say your little business, you don't want to work for it. I know you're not working on yourself. I know you're not working on yourself. If you're not asking for what you want, make sure y'all go get a waist trainer. Make sure you sign up for a one-on-one call, babes. Thank you. If you're not asking for what you want from the people, how you going to ask from it when the girls come up here talking about a man better do this and a man better get that? But you can't even ask for it because you're talking about social anxiety. You're talking about you don't want to seem or blah. Y'all not serious.